Hi guys. So I will be doing my nerd tag right now. I got tagged by Shinobiwhispers. Yes, Shinobiwhispers. So he's a really awesome whisperer. You should go check him out. I love his voice. It's great. So yeah, you should go check him out. So I got tagged and I took a look at the questions, and although I kind of consider myself a nerd, I'm not exactly the nerd that these questions are looking for. Okay, so by the way, I am in my huge Murder Dolls t-shirt because I got a new tattoo done on my back. So I'm just wearing really loose clothes so that it can breathe and it doesn't rub against the fabric. So yeah. Okay, let's get started. It says to wear glasses if you've got them, but I don't. My eyesight is actually freakishly awesome. So yeah, no glasses, and hopefully I'll never need them until I'm really, really old. So question 1 already immediately shows that I am not the kind of nerd they're looking for. Question 1 is Kirk or Picard. I have no idea who these people are. I mean, Kirk rings a bell, like Captain Kirk or something. I seriously don't know. So, I don't know. Next question. Warrior, thief, or wizard? I would have to say wizard. Or witch in my case, I guess, because that's just something that will get you the most benefits. And Suriname culture is a very superstitious culture, and so ghosts and voodoo and hoodoo and hexes and all of these things are taken very seriously. So I kind of always grew up around people that believed in this kind of stuff. So yeah, wizard, that would be fun. I have my laptop next to me with the questions on it. So. Okay, favorite subject in school. So this is more the kind of nerd I am. School is my thing. It was always, high school was always so easy to me. I barely had to study, and I always got top grades, was always first of the class. So favorite subject will probably be math. Yeah, so that's the kind of nerd I am. I loved math. It was so fun. I love solving puzzles, problems, and I had one friend in class. He was great. He was one of my best friends. Although he's never mind. So yeah, let's just say he was really evil, but he was also one of my best friends, and he was pretty smart as well. So it came to a point where the teacher would just give everyone else in the class these exercises that you just need to be able to do, and then she would give us, him and me, really hard exercise that you would have to solve creatively. And then she would just kind of sit on a bench in front of us and watch. And me and him, we would just start arguing about the best way to solve this problem and about all these mathematic theories and stuff, and she would just sit there and be completely amused because we would yell and we would fight and start insulting each other, but in the end we always solved the problem, you know? Yeah, I'm a dork. And this dork needs to text. My very best friend had kind of a exciting evening today, so boys, interesting stories, interesting developments. So, math, I'm a dork. This is a nerd tag after all, so I should be proud of it in this moment. Question 4. What would your Patronus be? I have no idea what that is. None whatsoever. Hang on, I'll Google it. Maybe it's important. Let me just type that in. I should really edit all of this out. All of this texting. Okay, Patronus. Ooh, right, Harry Potter. Okay, yeah. I don't do Harry Potter. No, not at all. Nope. No. I once read a book of it. We had to for English class. We just had to. There was no getting out of it. I told her, please let me read a difficult, decent book, please. But no, everyone had to read Harry Potter, and I hated it. I hated it. It was so simplistic and blah. So I have no idea what my Patronus would be. Like, what even is a Patronus? I didn't even look. I just saw Harry Potter and I thought, oh, okay, that explains why I don't know. Whatever. Okay, Star Trek or Star Wars, man. This is really not something I should be doing. This tag. Seriously. Star Trek or Star Wars, I don't know. I haven't seen either. I mean, I've watched a bit of both, and enough to know that no, not for me, not at all. I mean, Star Trek I saw some, and then one of my ex-boyfriends dragged me to the movies when one of the new old episodes came out, and he said I couldn't judge the saga, what am I supposed to call it, based on that movie, because apparently the first ones are so much better. But yeah, no. No. Okay, Marvel or DC? So, comic books in Belgium, or graphic novels. There's not a big graphic novel following. We only have stupid comic books that are like for children. So I've never actually read a comic book or graphic novel. but based on the televised versions, I would have to say Marvel because I love X-Men. I grew up with X-Men and I love it to death. It's awesome. I don't like Spider-Man. I hate the guy. But yeah, X-Men is great. So is the Hulk and Iron Man as well. So I like Batman. I don't like Superman. Superman is in the same category as Spider-Man for me. Annoying. No. But I do like Batman, but overall, Marvel. Okay, so now I think we're gonna be getting to questions that are more answerable by someone who is really not the kind of nerd that this tag is envisioned for. In what unsports related way do you keep in shape? This is really funny. I bounce my leg like a lot. It is a problem. People are always telling me to stop because it bugs them. And it makes all of the chairs and benches of everyone around me in the auditorium shake when I do it. So what does that have to do with this? I read somewhere that people that bounce their legs regularly actually burn like 200 to 300 calories a day from bouncing their legs. So that is my unsports related way of keeping in shape. What is your dream career choice? Well, you know that they always say, what would you do if you won the lottery? And then you're supposed to know what you're supposed to be doing for a career. And if I won the lottery like tomorrow, I would just keep studying forever. I wouldn't work, I would just keep racking up the degrees. It's actually a fantasy of mine, just studying forever. First thing I would do right now is get a master in math, because I miss it so much. And I would love a master in statistics. Other than that, I would also like a master in psychology. I now have a bachelor in psychology and a master in sociology, but I would like a master in psychology as well, but first math. And after that, I think maybe philosophy, although that's really not my way of, me and philosophers don't generally mesh, but I still think that it is a very interesting degree to get, and that you're taught a lot of interesting perspectives and just a different way of looking at things. So yeah, I would just study forever. That's the kind of nerd I am. Not the kind that watches Star Trek or Star Wars or Harry Potter or stuff like that. Nope. I'm the kind that just likes to study and increase my knowledge. Dorky. Okay, so next. Favorite video game. Favorite video game. Currently, I don't play any games. So, I don't know. Favorite author. Crap, favorite author. I'm bad with books. I don't read a lot of books. It's because I'm always studying. When you're kind of finished with all of the reading that you need to do for school, you really don't pick up a book for fun. When I do pick up books, I mostly read poetry or short stories. And I suppose that one of my favorite authors is, in poetry, Edna St. Vincent Millay. So yeah, her, she's good. I like her. Favorite indie band? Nope, don't know. What's an indie band? I don't know. Is that what hipster people listen to? It sounds like something hipster people listen to. I'm not hip. I have two elaborate videos about the music I do listen to, but yeah, no indie bands. The nerdiest thing about myself. The nerdiest thing about myself. I guess that when I was younger, I used to read dictionaries for fun. Yeah, I think that one ranks pretty high up there as far as nerdy things to do. I would read English dictionaries. I started out English to Dutch, or Dutch to English. Finished both of those, but not like huge volumes. They were fairly compact, but still fucked up. Oh man, such a dog. Yeah, I like words. I just really like words. Can't help it. Nerdiest movie in your collection? Nerdiest movie in my collection. Let me think about that while I text my friend. I'm so good at giving relationship advice, really. I have so many awesome relationships in my past. Great, A-okay. I'm totally helping her. Basically telling her that she can... No, I'm not gonna tell you guys. Okay, so, what was I saying? Nerdiest movie. Crap, I was supposed to be thinking about that. So all of my movies are back at my student apartment. I only have a couple of boxes here, like the X-Men trilogy and a Quentin Tarantino box. So none of those probably rank nerdiest movie. Let me think. Okay, I don't have this in my collection yet, but I want it so bad. I really want the movie Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead. And when I get it, that will probably be the nerdiest movie in my collection. Because I love the word game they play in that movie. It's crazy. Yeah, that movie. Somebody get it for me. What fictional character did I fantasize about as a kid? Yeah. Actually, if we would have been filming this a couple of months earlier, I would have just been able to point the camera right up there and show you the poster that I had above my bed. I kept it there for such a long time because of nostalgic reasons, really. Because they didn't sell the posters here, and I actually bought it on my first ever trip to London with my mom and my sister, and so yeah, I was just reluctant to take it down, but I did. And the poster was of James Marsters, who played Spike in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah. Hot. Seriously. Yeah. Spike all the way. Jocks, friends or foes? So... Sorry about all the texting. I just can't be bothered to pause, stop recording every time, and it's kind of late here. It's about 1:30 right now, so it's not like I can just wait and reply to her after, because she'll probably be asleep and be upset at me for ignoring her. Okay, so I was saying jocks, friends or foes. We don't really have jocks here. We don't have any school-related organized sports. I mean, we have some, but they're really not, like, they don't actually do competitions or anything. It's not like in America. So we just don't have jocks, and so friends or foes, I don't know. We didn't have them. Old school bit games or modern 3D graphics? So I'm gonna have to go for old school games because that's the only kind I ever played with, and if I had to choose now, what am I going to start playing? I would definitely try to find one of those games, one of those older games. I used to love Commander Keen and Cosmo's Cosmic Adventure. Do you guys remember the little green guy with the flaming red hair? And he would hop around, and there were these little yellow wormy guys. Awesome. Cosmo's Cosmic Adventure. Wow, that takes me back. And I especially loved having to type in the commands in DOS. Man, those were the days. And I also had this really kind of extremely lame Zelda game on an old Game Boy or something. And yeah, I like that as well. So, old school games. Nerdiest pickup line. Yeah, I'm wondering about that. Do people actually use pickup lines in the States? I mean, is that an actual thing, or is it just something funny to joke about? Or do people actually use them, like, to pick people up? I'm wondering about that. You should let me know. But I have no idea. I have no pickup lines. My pickup line is I wink at people. I just make eye contact, and then I wink at them, and then I'll go before they come over. That's my skill. Nerdiest article of clothing you've ever owned. nerdiest article of clothing. I used to wear homemade clothes a lot. My mom would sew them, and she was really not that good at making clothes. So that kind of always made me look kind of like a really disheveled nerd. But I can't remember anything specific. I always dressed kind of differently than people, so not that nerdy actually. Do you have a random useless talent? What is it? What is it? My random I know something, and it's actually not a talent, it's a stupid damn compulsion, and I actually really have to work to stop doing it all the time. What I do is I'll hear a word or I'll read a word in English, and I start making all of the words that you can make with those the same letters, and I'll just do it really quickly. So, for example, let me see. I see notes over there. So that would be notes, note, tone, tone, stone, set, sot, toe, toes, ton, ton, snot, sot, one, once, eon, eons, nose, and it just goes on. So, do another one. So, for example, stop. Stop would be stop, post, pot, pots, top, tops, opt, opts, sop, sot. So, yeah. And I think I missed spot. I'm supposed to say those first. Stop, post, spot. So dork. Dorky, dorky, dorky. And so I actually did that compulsively, and I really need to stop doing that. But then, so my ex, he introduced me to this game called Perquacky. I am awesome at that game. And at first he was happy because he never found anyone that could compete with him quite on the same level that he plays at. So he was really happy to finally meet a worthy adversary. But yeah, the happiness kind of dissipated after a while because, well, it's just too easy for me. So yeah. Crazy, stupid, useless talent. Check. Do you read the book before seeing the movie? No. I don't like books. Reading books. Long books. Fiction. No. So maybe I'll get into it again at some point when I start working. But even then, I think I'll stick to poetry and non-fiction in the book department. Okay. Last question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? So this is actually a very common topic of conversation between me and my sisters. I guess it comes forth out of the obsession with X-Men. So we have talked about this a lot. And I always come down to the choice between two powers. The first is stopping time, the ability to stop time. and maybe even, fast forward or rewind or whatever, but stopping is the main thing, or invisibility. And so both of these powers come down to me being a complete control freak and wanting even more control over life. But invisibility would be awesome. Invisibility gets you everything. Yeah. Money, clothes, travels, anything. Invisibility would be really cool. So, I guess if I would have to choose, I'd go for invisibility, yes. I could be a total creeper. Right. That was it. That was really lame. Shinobiwhispers. If you're watching, I'm sorry I suck at being a nerd. I'm just I would say bookish, but I don't even read. I'm just a dork because I love school. I love learning new things, new information, stupid little facts. I eat them up. And I really love words. I adore words. Words are my friend. So anyway, thanks again for tagging me, Shinobiwhispers. So everyone that doesn't know him, go check him out. He has, especially those people that are into Star Trek. I can't even tell the difference. Star Trek, yes. With the outfits, yeah. He has these amazing, role plays, Star Trek role plays, and they're great, even for people who have no idea. They're great with the little beep beep thing. Go watch. Then I have people to tag, and I'm gonna tag only 2 people, and I thought of the people in my list that I'm almost certain of are kind of nerdy. I'm sorry if I'm stereotyping you guys, don't kill me. So I'm tagging Beanz. If you're watching this, you gotta do this tag, okay? I miss your videos. You make them entirely too little. So do the nerd tag. Okay. So that's Beanz Loves SOAD is his channel name. And Whispering Gamer 094. So if you're watching this, you're tagged. Do this and be better at it than me. You will easily be better. I know. So I tagged those 2 guys, Beanz and Whispering Gamer. I would tag Justawhisperingguy, but I know that he has already been tagged. So I'm just gonna say, Robert, do the tag. Okay? You are now double tagged by me as well. So if you haven't, check out Justawhisperingguy as well. He's really great. He has a wonderful series in which he does cocktails. He makes cocktails, and oh my god, awesome. And he has, yesterday he posted a video about the do's and don'ts in comments to ASMR artists, and I know people don't like being told what to do, but it's a good video and he makes only excellent points. So if you're thinking to yourself, I'm not entirely sure if I am creepy, go watch the video, make sure. No, I'm serious, it's just a really nice video, and I get the feeling that he's looking out for all of us, and I just really appreciate it. So, that being said, what did I just say? I thanked Shinobiwhispers, I tagged Beanz and Whispering Gamer, and I told you all to check out Justawhisperingguy's do's and don'ts for the Whisper community. So what that leaves me to tell you guys is Happy New Year! I won't be celebrating New Year, just like I didn't celebrate Christmas. I do not have the time. I am incredibly busy for school. Exams after the holidays is an evil, evil thing, but it is what it is, so I just have to push through and work for school. But I hope you all have a wonderful time celebrating, ringing in the new year, wherever you are. Thank you for all the support that you've given me, and I hope to see you soon-ish. Bye!